Hey guys, it's Michael here. Today I'm going to show you how to solve 5 problems. For our first problem, we have if the point 4 and 7 is dilated by a factor of 10 about the point 1 and 2, what are the coordinates of the image? Okay, so we're going to first plot our 1 and 2, which is going to be over 1 up 2. We are then going to plot our second one, which is over 4 up 7. We are then going to find the distance between the two, which is 1, 2, 3. So over 3, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and up 5. So now that we have our 3 and 5, we are going to dilate by the factor of 10, which is going to give us 3 times 10, which is 30, and 5 times 10, which is 50. From the points 1 and 2, which will give us 31 and 52. So the answer is B. For our second problem, which is the solution set for the system of equations? We have a solution set of y equals x squared plus 3x minus 4 and 3y minus 6x equals 6. Well, we first have to add 6 to both sides, which is going to give us 3y equals 6x plus 6. We then have to divide both sides by 3, which will give us y equals 2x plus 2. Now we're going to take our other solution, and we are going to, which is x squared plus 3x minus 4 equals 2x plus 2. We're then going to subtract 2x from both sides and 2 from both sides. That will give us x squared plus x minus 6. We're then going to find what adds to 1 but multiplies to negative 6. The answer to that is negative 2 and 3. We are then going to zero out these, which is going to give us 2 and negative 3, which are our x's. We then use these to find y. So now we are plugging in our x's to find our y's. So we're plugging in our x's to find our y's. Y equals negative 3 squared plus 3 times minus 3 minus 4. That is going to give us y equals 9 plus negative 9 minus 4, which is going to equal to y equals negative 4. So if x equals negative 3, y equals negative 4. Now we are going to solve for other y using our other x. So for this one, it will be y equals 2 squared plus 3 times 2 minus 4, which is going to give us y equals 4 plus 6 minus 4, which will equal y equals 6. So if x is equal to 2, y is equal to 6. Therefore, our answer is D. So, which statement is not true? So, we have to find which statement does not equal, Well, so we have our sine and we have our cosine. So we are going to do cosine of 20 sine of 20 and cosine of 70. So we're going to plug in our sine, which is equal to 20, enter. That's going to give us that long decimal. Then we are going to plug in our cosine, which is 70, and it's going to give us the same decimal. Therefore, these are equal. Now we are looking for the one that is not equal. So let's go ahead and plug in. You just continue that all the way down until you find which one is not equal. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you why C isn't the answer. So C, okay, so our sine is equal to 35.
Fraction.
Oh, sine is not equal to 35. Sine is the sum of 35 is what we're finding. So sine is 35. Enter. It's going to give us that. Going to plug in our cosine, which is 145. Which is going to give us that negative decimal, which is obviously not equal, which is why our answer is C. So, given the card shown, the situation has which situation has the lowest probability of choosing? Okay, so A says 2 and then 3 without replacement. Well, we got to keep in mind, with replacement means you have the same number of cards to choose from for both picks. Without replacement means you have one less card to choose from on the second pick. So again, A says 2 and then a 3 without replacement. So there are 2 2s in the 13 cards. So that is going to give us a 2 over 13. There's only a 1 3 in this 13 card. Therefore, it's going to be 1 over 12. We are going to multiply these two fractions, and that is going to give us 1 over 78, or 0.0128. So B says 3 and then a 2 with replacement. So, since B says a 3 and then a 2 with replacement, there's only 1 3 in this deck. It's going to be 1 over 13. Then it says a 2 with replacement, which is there are only 2 2s in this deck. So it's going to be 2 over 13. We're going to multiply the two fractions. It's going to give us 2 over 169, or 0.0118. C says 5 and then a 2 with replacement. So there are 2 5s in this deck, so that's going to be 2 over 13. And there are 2 2s in this deck, so that's going to be 2 over 13. Multiply the two fractions together, it's going to give you 4 over 169, or 0.0236. D says 2 and then a 5 without replacement. So there are 2 2s in this deck, so it's going to give us 2 over 13. Then there are 2 5s in this deck, which can give us 2 over 12. So we're going to multiply those together. You're going to multiply two fractions together. It's going to give you, once you simplify it down, it's going to give you 1 over 39, or 0.0256. Therefore, our answer is B. Go ahead. Okay, A solid spherical ball with a diameter of 2 inches is dropped into a cup with a diameter of 3 inches and a height of 8 inches. Assuming the ball is non-porous and will remain at the bottom, what volume of water can the cup now hold? Round your answer to the nearest whole number in cubic inches. Formula for volume of a sphere is 4/3 pi r to the third. Formula for a cylinder volume is V equals pi r squared times h, which is height. Note, the radius is equal to 1/2 in diameter. So, step 1, we have to find the ball volume. So you have a diameter of 2, radius of 1. So it's going to be 4/3 pi r to the third equals 4.19. For our second step, we have to find the cylinder volume. We have a diameter of 3, a height of 8, and a radius of 1.5. So plug that in, and it will be pi r squared times h equals pi times 2.25 times 8, which is equal to 56.52. Step 3, we have to subtract our ball volume from our cup volume, which is going to be 56.52 minus 4.19, which is going to give us 52.33, or 52 rounded to the whole number. So therefore, the answer is 52. So now I'm going to show you the answers one more time. The answer to number 1 was B. The answer to number 2 was D. The answer to number 3 was C. The answer to number 4 was B. And the answer to number 5 is 52.